And he's going to come and talk about a very powerful cause that we're trying to promote within UAL. So if you just give Mostafa just 5 minutes of your time, please, guys, and he's going to start off the night. Thank you, Mostafa.
Hello, hi. So I don't like standing on stages. If you listen to me 1 minute, I'm going to let you go. Cheers, thanks. I'm just going to talk to you about one very important cause that I think all of us here in UAL have to pay attention to. It's quite a sad statistic that I'm just going to mention. Yesterday I was in a meeting in Central St. Martin's and we saw a lot of statistics which showed if you're not a white student, if you're African, Caribbean, Chinese, from Asia, anywhere, Arab, basically if you're not white, you are 30% less likely to get a 2-1 or a first in your degree. I think that's just rubbish. I don't think that's acceptable. It's not a problem only in UAL. Nationally, if you're not white, you're 19% less likely to get a first or a 2-1 in your degree if you study art. But I call that institutional racism. And I think all of us, white, black, whatever we are, we're responsible to make that change. It is quite a mission to change that. We've been trying in the Black Students campaign, in National Union of Students, to tackle this issue, but it's not an easy one. So we're trying to propose something. In January, it's going to be a referendum for our UAL, and you're going to be asked a question. It's a very important one, and I want everyone to remember this and talk to your peers, talk to people in your classes about this. You're going to be asked if you want a full-time black student officer. An officer that is paid for 1 year to go and campaign on behalf of all black students. By black I mean African, Caribbean, Chinese, anyone that isn't ethnically white. To try to change the perceptions, to try to increase the grades that we get. Because, I mean, all of us, we know that the work that we do is nothing less than anyone else with any other race. But we're always looked down upon. So I think it's an important cause. Make sure you talk to your friends about it. And another thing, it's not just this institution. If you finish your studies and you're not white, you're on £2,000 a year less of a salary than your white counterpart. This is statistics from last year. I can come and give you my email, Hassan. It's basically UAL. After you graduate, UAL calls everyone that graduates and asks, what do you do? What's your salary? So I'm sure black people would also like to get well-paid jobs, but unfortunately the society that we live in doesn't allow them to do so. There are loads of proof about that, and I can send it to you. The proof is the research. I can show you the research.
That is what he's saying.
200-page research. How do you want me to show it to you now? I can go on UAL's website. Look at BME attainment gap on UAL's website if you want backing. It's unfortunately always the case that you would see one of our white colleagues that would question the fact that we're saying that if you're black, you're less likely to succeed. And that's very sad. I think all of us need to unite, all of us need to fight. We deserve a better grade, we deserve a better pay. So please make sure you talk to everyone about the attainment gap and about the gap in equality in pay. Thank you very much. Have a good night.